Ooh, is it gonna stay there? Yeah, but it's fucking slanted. Are we recording? Alright. Still on a bit of an angle. Guess we're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. So, as I said in a previous video that I put out earlier this month, I'm doing dry January. Just because I want to try and improve my health overall. You know, I've been working out a lot here at home because gyms are closed in Montreal. I've been trying to eat a lot better, really focusing on maintaining an active, healthy lifestyle because so many of my hobbies are very sedentary. I mean, I spend a lot of time on my computer, whether it's writing reviews or recording music or making videos like this for both the Greg Ravengrave channel as well as the Misty Walker channel, which is my gaming channel, which you should definitely go and check out and subscribe to if you don't mind. Would really appreciate it. So, because it's dry January, I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to be trying a beer or any other kind of alcohol. Rather, I'm going to be trying sparkling water. Yeah, I finally decided to bite the bullet and get my hands on some of this Liquid Death. Liquid Death is sparkling water directly from the Austrian Alps, and it's been, if you're into metal or punk, you've probably seen this advertised on your Facebook feeds or maybe on Twitter or Instagram or possibly even Tumblr. I don't know. I've seen it on Instagram and Facebook at the very least. And of course the artwork on the can is very Gatecreeper-esque. I don't know how well you can see it with the shine, but yeah, like this rotting skull that's full of like maggots and tendrils and shit. It's really, really awesome. So I really dug this. The style immediately jumped out to me, and I said, fuck it, why not? And I ordered an entire case. I ordered a 12-pack. So on the side of the can it says, when a group of teenagers set off into the mountains for a weekend of drinking regular water in plastic bottles, they became hunted by an aluminum can of mountain water that was dead set on murdering their thirsts and recycling their souls. Once cracked open, no thirst is safe from Liquid Death. After ritually dismembering its thirst victims, this brutal can of water used the severed body parts of dead thirsts to build itself a flesh suit, which it used as a disguise to get a job in marketing. But Liquid Death never took the job. It just murdered a bunch more thirsts instead. So that is exactly what we're getting with this can. The idea is that it's a little bit more environmentally friendly than buying plastic bottles. However, I think it's worthy of criticism because, I mean, I ordered this and it came to me within 2 days inside of another box. It was like a box within a box, and the box that it came in was from Amazon. So, like, I mean, Amazon isn't exactly the most environmentally friendly company, but I applaud the effort at the very least. I just think it kind of sucks that you can't get this in any stores around here. At least, to my knowledge, I haven't seen it in any stores in Montreal, even though you can get this in both the United States and Canada. I actually ordered this from the liquiddeath.ca website, so, I mean, they're clearly based here. But, this is not the first time I've tried Liquid Death. I've had a few cans earlier since I got the box, earlier this weekend. And the interesting thing about this is that it's almost creamy. Like, it's so smooth going down that it almost feels like you're drinking a beer, and it really feels like the people behind this company put enough effort into it that they wanted you to feel as if though you were drinking a beer. It's really unique. I've never had sparkling water that tastes like this. It's like you're drinking soda or something. It's really bizarre. But honestly, I really like it, and I can say without a doubt that it's the best sparkling water that I've ever had. I don't know, it's just got, like I said before, it's really smooth going down. I love the artwork on the can, which I feel like gives a bit of a placebo effect as to how good it tastes, because obviously it's like geared towards my demographic. So I'm going to be like, oh, rotting skull on the can, old gothic English font. I mean, this like screams my aesthetic, so that's why I got suckered into buying it. But I don't know, if this seems like something that you would enjoy, if you like sparkling water, then I highly recommend you check out Liquid Death because it is actually quite good. In regards to other things that are going on right now, the last little while I've been playing The Last of Us Part 2, and I just beat it a couple days ago, and I feel like I haven't really had a chance to coalesce my thoughts on the game because it was so intense. It was such a wild, emotional ride from beginning to end. Like, it never lets up. It left me feeling so drained and emotionally empty by the end of the game that I still don't quite know what to make of it. I've never played a game that invests so much time and effort into like making you love and hate characters at the same time. Like, it's really wild how it takes the first game and flips a lot of your preconceptions about those characters on its head. And I think that's really cool. I've also been playing The Outer Worlds a lot, which is made by Obsidian Entertainment, the same company that did Fallout New Vegas. It's really, really good. I'm enjoying it. It's a sci-fi RPG that's set in a distant future where humanity is now colonizing other star systems, but they're doing it under a political system that is essentially hyper-capitalism. Like, it's insane. Like, the corporations that run this fictional world, like, they have more control over what's happening in the universe than the actual government does. Actually, in effect, the corporations have become the government. And it's kind of a look at what that kind of far capitalist future would look like. And it's really interesting, too, because they take a lot of aesthetics from, like, the Old West, or, like, the pre-industrial, or, like, just, like, at the Industrial Revolution era, in terms of like the Western world, you know, like the United States or the United Kingdom, and the way that economies and industries worked at that time. Like, we're talking, you know, like the 1800s and like even the early 1900s. It's got that kind of vibe to it, and all of the artwork through the companies and stuff. It also kind of has a BioShock feel to it. Like, I feel like comparing the art style to BioShock is, I don't think that that's too far-flung of a comparison. I think that is accurate, but it also feels like Fallout New Vegas because, of course, it was made by Obsidian, and I think the developers really wanted to make this game to please people who have played New Vegas. They wanted to, you know, show it as kind of like a proof of concept, saying like, hey, we're Obsidian, we know everyone loves New Vegas, and we know you guys have been wanting a game like this, especially since, you know, Fallout 4 was such a huge disappointment for a lot of people in terms of it actually being an RPG or not. So we're here, we're back, we have a new game. It's not perfect. It has a lot of flaws. I definitely think it's got its flaws. For one, I feel like the way that it plays, like physically, is a little bit weird. And there's definitely some graphical glitches. It's got some bugs. It's certainly not bug-free. But in terms of a role-playing experience, I think that it's pretty right on the money. You know, it's exactly the kind of thing that I want. And if this is what Obsidian is still capable of all these years after New Vegas was released, then I am so fucking stoked for what is to come. So that's about all the things that I wanted to talk about in this episode. Once again, Liquid Death, highly recommend it. I think you should get it. Best sparkling water I've ever had. Last of Us Part 2 is great. Outer Worlds is pretty good too. Recommend both those games as well. And if you will be so kind, once again, as I recommended in the first minute of this video, if you wouldn't mind going to the channel Misty Walker, which I'll link in the description down there. It's my gaming channel. Right now I'm doing a playthrough of Vampire as well as The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And if that sounds like something you'd want to watch me do, then please head on over there and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay safe during the pandemic. Peace out.